Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Metroid Other M. Last episode, wow, where you just saw me picking up my Wiimote there and accidentally tilting it towards the screen. That was awesome. In the last episode, we got the diffusion beam, and which is awesome because it now explodes on contact with anything. That's pretty nice, actually. It even explodes on contact with walls, so you can like shoot the wall next to an enemy and it will still take damage. That's pretty nice. But anyway, we're carrying on our little trek towards the next objective mark, which is over there. Going through little virtual reality rooms, pretty awesome. A lot of these rooms I can't remember. Like, I can remember the actual room, but I can't remember what you do in it. And that's really worrying me, because generally if I remember things, it's because they're incredibly annoying. What do you have to do here? I wonder. I wonder. Oh, hello. Little hidden hatch there, eh? Little jump you have to do there, eh? Wow, that's pretty good. You can't fall off there. Can you? I guess yes. I guess yes is the answer to that statement. It's really hard, though. But I managed it, man. I managed it. Alright, so here's the terminal for this virtual reality thing. For some reason, in this one we have to turn the virtual reality on. Not sure how that works, but okay. I don't think there's anything in this room, like missile tank wise, so let's just keep going on. And you can see a bit of the virtual reality here is broken, and that's actually why we have to turn virtual reality on, so we could see which part was broken. And I think, you have to bomb this thing? Yeah, I have to bomb this thing. And then we can get to the next room! Or we can drop down to the underground. Kind of an underground tunnel that these plants have been building, I guess. Complete with little viney places. It's pretty nice looking. I like this plant though. Usually I'm not a fan of plant places because they look a bit... I don't know, plant enemies in games generally are a bit bio-y. That's not really an adjective, but they kind of look very bio-y. And that's my... Oh, hello armadillo guy. Wasn't expecting to see you here. Because I don't actually remember this place. I do remember this place actually, but I don't remember the exact enemies in it. Come on armadillo guy, you wanna just... You wanna stop being a ball. Stop being a... Alright, I'm just gonna overblast you and then lethal strike you and then you're dead. Alright, so let's keep going on through this corridor. If you're wondering where we are, we're actually under here. Kind of close to the next save point. We have to go through this big room first, which is an absolutely massive room, consisting of mostly one thing in the middle, and that's about it. Plants around the edges, I guess. What do we have to do here? We have to climb in a circular manner around the thingy. Wow, I've never seen this kind of structure before in a Metroid game. Oh yeah, these vines can oh god, don't fall off. Okay, I'm not going to use charge shots because charge shots knock you back. But these vines can really... Come on, lock on. I know you can missile them, Samus. There you go. Yeah, those vines can be very annoying because they can just kind of grab you and throw you off, and it's like, oh, dude, I've worked so hard to get up here. I see a thing to attack. I'm going to attack it. I don't know what it was. There's another one. Okay, this is a really long jump. I don't know why as well, but I've also developed the tendency to just hold one while I'm running. Which, in this game, you know, climbing up this tower... No! Freaking... There's a missile tank there as well, I just saw as I was running past. I actually forgot about that one. But fortunately, I've found it. I have to drop down here. And you can pick it up! Ah, I'm on 26 missile tanks already. There's actually 70 missile tanks in the game. I'm not sure if that means... that you can pick up 80, or that you can get 80, or if your maximum total is 70 or something. Either way, we're going to get all of them, so who really cares? Alright, when you get to the top, what you have to do is drop down. And that really doesn't look pleasant, just saying, Samus. Into an even more underground area, where we get another Where's Waldo area. Oh, except this time we have to look all the way around. Yeah, the thing we have to look at is these bug thingies over here, and you have to be so precise about it. Like when you're locking onto enemies, you can just basically target over the rough area, and there you go, it's like you lock on. But with these, you have to be so close, and you have to like not move the cursor at all. It's like, ugh, annoying. Oh god, what was that noise? They seem pretty terrified. Jeez. Uh-oh. Lots of enemies. Yeah, this is our next boss battle of the game. These things are called Kihunters. They're basically just flying things. That's the only real way to explain them. They're flying things. They die pretty easily. I mean, especially since we have the diffusion shot, they just pretty much die straight away. Just keep charge shotting them and you can destroy whole swarms of them. And essentially all we're doing really is just waiting for enough of them to die. You can also kind of overblast them if you jump into a swarm of them, like, I'm going to try to show it off. There you go. You basically rip their wings out. That's kind of gross. And then they just kind of become a walking key hunter. Alright, here's the second phase of the fight. You got these little plant things that try and kill you. All the key hunters have gone, that's good. But you have to kind of missile the thing. Now there is a little period where they stop shooting, and that's when you basically want to do it. I think they fire about 5 and then stop. You'll probably be able to get 2 of them down. And then they'll all close, and when they close they're invulnerable. And then more key hunters will spawn as they do. I love the way you can see their wings like ripping out as well as they fall over. Get off me. Alright. You die. And as soon as all the key hunters have died, these things spawn again. Stop doing that to me. Let's wait for them to stop shooting, I think. Is that the simplest, safest option. I know one's just fired at me. There we go. Can we get that third one? Don't close, I'm firing at you. There we go. Once those have all died, the whole hive comes crashing down. And there is the King Key Hunter. Yeah, these I assume they're basically modelled off bees because they produce honey. But yes, they have a king instead of a queen. They're so original. Jeez. Alright, so let's just get all them down and then missile King Key Hunter. Key Hunter will keep spawning, but basically you'll want to kind of go after the king, because as soon as the king's dead, all the actual Key Hunters will... There we go. Yeah, just squeal all you want, you're still dead. Oh, it's that thing again.
Some creatures use the powers of others to capture their prey. Watching this disgusting beast, I felt as though it was feeding off my power as well. At the same time, a thought crossed my mind. That howl I heard earlier, could this creature have been the source?
Dun dun dun! A disgusting little thing, isn't it? Seriously. Learn some table manners. You gotta use a knife and fork.
Head to the biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility in that exam center. The other members are en route. Quickly, go meet them there.
And our objective points moved to way off over there. Should give you an idea of how big Sector 1 is. Actually, this is pretty much all of Sector 1. I mean, we've got the bit to go over there, but that's about it for Sector 1. Sector 1's pretty... you pretty much discover the whole of Sector 1 the first time you go there. There's no real reason to go back. And actually, there's a patch here. Yes, there is. To get this energy part over here. Oh. Yeah, it's another energy part. I think that's our third energy part, or is it second? I don't really know. It's our second, okay. So we need another 2 to get another energy tank. Could do with finding a save point, because I actually don't have the... Actually, we were right next to a save point. Remember that little dead end we saw 2 episodes ago? Well, which we didn't see, but I basically went towards it anyway, just because I'm anal. Here is the other side of it. That's all, yeah, that's all I'm saying on that one. You can see on the map, there we go, we're on the other side of that little thing there. And you can see that little corridor there, right in the centre now. There. that little one there. If I'd not gone that, like, before exploring, then that would be unexplored, and I really could not stand that. I'm sorry, it's just the way I am. Alright, so let's move on. We've got another save point here. And we have to kind of make our way. We actually get a bit more on the map as well. Quite a lot more on the map. We need to make our way over there, through the next save points, and I think it's pretty much straight down after that. So let's go! Onwards! Carry on exploring Sector 1. He told us to go somewhere, I think it was the exam centre or something. If you come this way, you'll notice it's kind of a dead end. That symbol on the map means elevator, that little double-headed arrow thing. But they can't actually use the elevator if you come this way. I don't know if it's faster to go in mothball mode, but I like to go in mothball mode for long corridors anyway, because it feels faster. But yeah, we can't use this elevator yet. Oh man, spoilers, we're eventually going to use an elevator that exists in a video game. Yeah. So these terminals actually lower the bridge. And you might wonder why I've come this way, because obviously the path doesn't go this way. I've actually come this way because there is, I think, here, a little tunnel. And this little tunnel leads to a little missile tank. Oh man. Who didn't see that coming? Can you actually come out of mothball mode here? Yes you can. You can run around as Samus and hit your head. Oh, whatever. Let's actually get back on the main path now. That's a little hidden one there, because I mean that mothball tunnel's pretty hard to see from where it is. So let's just climb back out, and actually I'm going to leave the bridge down, mostly out of sheer laziness. There's also these little bugs on the floor, which are like Keyhunter baby things, Keyhunter grubs, and they can't take damage from shots, charge shots, or missiles. So, and then we get the water room. You know my stance on water levels. They're slow. They're horrible. Some games have really well designed water levels, but not in this case. In this case, water levels just consist of the same thing but slowed down. Like seriously, the speed I can fire my shots are slowed down, the running speed slowed down, jumping speed slowed down. It's like literally the game's just gone to a lower frame rate. That is literally the feeling I'm getting from this. Obviously there's fish as well, which are kind of annoying. Because those fish, they really don't give you much time to kill them before they start attacking. Anyway, get to the end of the water area and you'll activate this charge shot thing that will... Get away from me, fish! Seriously! It's like, get away from me. Then you have to run all the way back. Like, I get the whole purpose of this room is just to show you how slow water actually is, so that you feel better when you can actually run at a decent speed in water. But seriously, it's just slow and in the way. And yeah, if you destroy that plant, there's a missile tank. Who'd have guessed? Even as a mothball, you're like, look at the speed that's going, it's so slow. Running slowly through water. Getting hit by fish. How far are we from there? Will I make it to the next save point? What time are we on? I'm letting a lot of my episodes run over. I don't think I probably should be doing that. We're about 50 minutes. You know what? We're like 2 rooms away from the next save point. Oh, I forgot about those. that's my fault for jamming on about time again. Sorry, I know I shouldn't do that. I know it's a really bad habit. Right, so if you get on this, you can kind of go into first-person mode while on this. So you can lock onto obstacles like that, which will basically grab you and throw you off. As you know, well, my first time was just, you know, a demonstration, just to show, you know, that's what happens if you get sidetracked and forget to kill them. And I think my demonstration worked really well, thank you very much. This room I remember and don't remember how to do. This is a room I remember very well. But I remember being in it for a long time at least. Oh, come on, hit it! There we go. No, don't fall into water. Oh well. Probably doesn't matter, I can just run out this step. Oh, get off my face, fish! I didn't even see you there. These fish are kind of camouflaged. Alright, let's head up these stairs over here. Yeah, this is a water level rise and fall kind of room. And you know how fun those are in video games, right? Just look at Ocarina of Time, apparently. I never played Ocarina of Time. I shouldn't really be making references like that. I'm sorry. That was a reference I shouldn't have made because I don't have the qualifications to make a reference like that. I'm sorry. Kind of fish. I'm just coming over here because you can actually go into morphball mode and come over here, and there's a little tunnel. Yeah. Lots of missile tanks. There's actually a massive period coming up pretty soon where you don't actually get any missile tanks from at all for a long time. Like the starts of sectors in particular, when you first go to a sector, you basically can't pick up any missile tanks. Cause it's like they want you to. Are we supposed to be? I have to fire at that. Do I have to go down for that? I don't really want to go back down. No, I don't. Good. That is always very good. So, this is a bit where you have to hop on landmasses while the water goes up and down. There's also bulls, which are exploding but not doing me damage. So I'm okay with bulls that explode and don't do me damage. I'm okay with things that don't hurt me. Oh, there's the thing to make the water go back up. But you have to be real quick and get in here and basically kick climb up. Don't think there's anything around up here. Is there? Looks like it kind of continues there. No, it doesn't. Yeah, now the water's kind of going up and down. And I think we just activated the spin cycle. I think this is probably the washing machine of the ship, to be honest. You know, it's a massive ship. There must be a lot of personnel that, you know, they need to do their washing. And, you know, rooms like this where you actually got rain, you've got natural water, you know, why not use that to do washing, you know? Just a thought. Ah, this room. I don't really want to let this episode go on anymore because it's 18 minutes, so I'm not going to. Next episode, we will tackle that room. You got a sneak preview of it in this episode, so I'm just going to sit here and watch the spin cycle. Up. Down. Wow, that's so pointless. See you next time, folks.